teacher here in town, and I am worried that the other side with their school vouchers, that it's not going to be good for education. Can you please tell me what you are going to do for education and teachers?
Thank you for asking. We are grossly underpaying them and disrespecting them in this state. Teachers in Texas on average are underpaid by about $7,500 a year against the teachers nationally on average. Not to get to the best of the best, to the highest paid, to the most expensive, just to get to average across America, we're $7,500 per year down. If you're a retired teacher, you can tell me better than I can tell you, but since 2004, you have not received a cost of living adjustment. Imagine how much costs have gone up just over the last 8 months, much less the last 18 years in this state. People are struggling on a fixed income to make ends meet after giving the best years of their lives to this state. And this is the way we're treating them. And then this STAR test, my youngest Henry, who's in 5th grade, yesterday just had 3 of his STAR tests, right? And going into that, he's anxious and nervous because his teacher is anxious and nervous because a huge part of her assessment depends on how my son does on that STAR test. Almost no other state places this kind of premium on a high-stakes standardized test that doesn't do anything really to measure the effort put forth by that teacher or the prospect of that kid and his potential in that classroom, and does nothing except make the test-making companies very wealthy in the state. If I were governor, I would end the STAR test this year, and I would listen to you. I'd listen to you and other educators and replace that with something that's closer to a true diagnostic. Where do we have problems? Where can we send in help? Right now, the STAR is used as a punitive tool, and it just makes no sense. And folks, we're losing teachers by the thousands in the state of Texas. That Henry that I just talked about, who's about to finish his school year, here we are in May, his year began in August. He has yet to have a permanent classroom teacher. It's been one substitute after another. God bless the substitutes, but he's not getting that continuity and that connection that he'd otherwise have with a permanent classroom teacher. So how do we recruit and retain the best of the best? We treat them with the respect that they're owed and that they deserve. And as governor, that's what we'll do. Thank you for asking the question, and thank you for teaching. Appreciate it.